Hello again and welcome to another episode of Merkon's Musings, a Star Wars action figure review. And today we're going to review, you guessed it, Boba Fett. But wait a minute, we already did Boba Fett twice. But as I said before, many episodes ago, I would be doing the Return of the Jedi version of Boba Fett as well as the New Hope and the Empire Strikes Back. So with that said, let's jump into this. So I'm not really going to go deep into the history, other than the history of the actual figure, not the character. We all know that Boba Fett gets defeated by Han Solo during the Battle of the Great Pit of Carkoon, and he flies across the sky, hits the sail barge, and falls into the Sarlacc pit, which was one of the dumbest scenes, in my opinion, because I'm a huge Boba Fett fan. And even as a kid, when I watched that, I was like, really? They're going to do this to this guy? He's like one of the coolest guys ever. The part that made me upset most about it was he flies off the sail barge and he lands on the skiff and he starts to use his gadgets to fight Luke. And it was really cool. You see him shoot that cable out and wraps Luke up. And I was waiting to see something else for him to do. And then just when they start exploring all the cool things that Boba Fett can do with his Mandalorian armor, and we all know what happens after that. No need to rehash it. So yeah, with that said, I'm going to talk about the character. And as you can see here, this is the exact figure from the package. This is the Vintage Collection 186, came out in 2021. And this is a really great version of this character. It is a newly sculpted, screen-accurate version of Boba Fett from Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. They did a phenomenal job with this thing. I loved it when I bought it, and I'm just going to go through it real quick. So as you can see, he has a lot of articulation, and like really super articulation is what I love about this. And the sculpting is phenomenal. And the paint applications are phenomenal. They really did a great job with this. So he has multiple points of articulation. The legs, they have insert joints on the knees, which are great because they're hidden behind his knee pads. He's got his feet can move as well. They roll a little bit. As you see, they can roll. It's cool. They can move up a little bit slightly. So you can do a little bit more dynamic poses. Same thing with the other leg. Insert joint hidden by the knee pad. And the same thing with this foot. What I really like about this is the details are phenomenal. He's got this red, I guess, belt. It's not really a belt, but it's more like a sash underneath his belt that holds all his gadgets. You see the wonderful chest plate is all dented up and scratched, which I love. Also, he's got the insert joints on the arms. What's cool about this is the joints, when they go in, it's kind of like a fold of fabric over it, but it's not, it's plastic obviously, but it kind of hides it a little bit, which is kind of cool. And the hands move. They can go up a little bit, but they're blocked by the wristband here. And he comes with his famous blaster. And what's really cool on this arm, as you can see, he's got all these tubes that feed his flamethrower, which is pretty neat. He's got the Wookiee scalps on his shoulder. The helmet is perfect. It's all dinged up and really cool. The one thing I wish the antenna would go up and down, but it doesn't. The jetpack looks great. Shows the weathering of all the use it's had over the years. The jetpack is detachable. I don't know why you want to take it off, but in case you wanted to, you could. And it comes with the really cool cape, but it's soft goods, which is cool. And it's got holes in it, which shows like the weathering of this. Yeah, there's more holes there, right? So it's really awesome. It's really perfect. And it's got the Bantha skull on the shoulder pad. And it's got the really cool planet on his chest plate. It's perfect. It's the perfect Boba Fett. for Return of the Jedi. And I think this is the best version of it. The other versions are just slight versions, like different color armbands and stuff. But I think this is the coolest version of him. And it's the most articulated and best looking one, in my opinion. I think it's phenomenal. And there's a lot you can do with it. So I think this is definitely the definitive version of Boba Fett overall. I really love this action figure. As most of my viewers know, I'm a huge Boba Fett fan. And I just wanted to do a quick video for this, even though he's not released originally in the Return of the Jedi wave. But I love this card, which we're going to talk about the card in a minute. And it's got this really cool alternate photo of Boba Fett raising his missile launcher to shoot Luke when he's on the other skiff. I love it. It doesn't have that same one that the Kenner look has, and this was an alternate version in the original Kenner line as well. And on the back, it shows you the wave that came out, and has all the warnings in different languages and stuff. So yeah, it's really good. It's one of my favorites, as I said. It's a fantastic card, fantastic action figure. It's all around really great. I just think it's wonderful. I think it's definitely the best version of the figure and the best carded version as well. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please hit like and subscribe. And I look forward to giving you another episode real soon. Have a great day.